also have Lewis Wynn, who is a support engineer with Grandstream. He'll be here to help support any technical questions that anyone may have. And I also have Jacqueline Morrow, who is the marketing specialist over at Grandstream. Today, we'd like to introduce the GWN series devices that Grandstream has released this year. And we'll start off by doing a quick high-level overview of 888 VoIP for those of you who may not be familiar with who 888 VoIP is and what we do. So 888 VoIP is a one-stop value-added distributor, and we're focused on unified communications, collaboration, and networking hardware. We also offer some different software solutions to help your business from the back-end tools to logistics and fulfillment. We strive to provide our partners with everything they need in order to be successful, such as hardware provisioning, fulfillment, pre-sales and post-sales support. And we do offer same-day shipping out of our East Coast and our West Coast warehouses as long as our inventory is available. Some of the portfolio, some of our portfolio includes desk phones, audio, video conferencing devices. We do offer some headset solutions. We do offer meeting board and display boards. Obviously, today we're here to talk about networking products, paging devices, premise security, and we do offer some hosted solutions that help support your business as well. So 888 VoIP, we have what we have known as our Channel Advantage program. And what that includes is an array of different value-added services to help support logistics fulfillment from our partner perspective. We do offer technical support, pre-sales and post-sales, like I had mentioned. We do offer different fulfillment options depending on what your requirements are. We do offer full cycle logistics, which means we help support you from start to finish. If you need help supporting an opportunity where you may need some product suggestions or some pre-sales engineering, we can help support a bill of materials with our pre-sales engineering. And we can offer the quoting, deal registration, all the way to fulfillment phases. We also offer some private inventory should you need it. If you have an opportunity in which you want to guarantee the stock is available at your disposal, we do offer private inventory in both our East Coast, which is in Buffalo, New York, and our West Coast, which is in Reno, Nevada warehouses. We also have introduced to our partners an advanced API, so we can offer support in advanced API integrations should you want to start a storefront and offer different product sets onto your website, and we will help support you with the logistics and fulfillment of those orders. That's a quick overview of 888 VoIP. We hope that you guys work with us in the future. If you do have any questions or do need any support, please let me know. We'd be more than happy to answer anything that you may need. Today, we're going to talk about the GWN series networking product set through Grandstream. We'll talk about the 7800 series networking switches as well as the 7700 series switches. So for those of you who are not familiar with Grandstream or have limited working knowledge of Grandstream, Grandstream is a one-stop shop for all unified communications, voice over IP, and networking needs. So they have everything from SIP desk phones all the way to the core and the networking switches. They do offer complete business solutions. Their solutions can be customized to work how your business works. And what is nice about the Grandstream product line is there's no additional licensing fees. They offer complete flexibility. They are open source. They are future-proof. So you can add to the current deployments. You can add different devices. It is future-proof, so you can expand and add and update on your current infrastructure. And they do have Android-based devices. Here are some of the different products that are in their portfolio. You've got gateways and ATAs. They offer IP voice telephony. They offer collaboration devices. There is physical security. They also offer networking solutions, and they also add cloud services, which we'll talk about here shortly. So the GWN series networking solutions, this is Grandstream's fastest growing product line. And the GWN series allows you to build powerful and secure networks with industry-leading setup, performance, and management. And it includes a full portfolio of APs and 3 free management options. So why would you choose the GWN series of solutions? Grandstream has done a great job at putting this product portfolio together. They do a 3-year warranty on standard, which is standard on all GWN models. They do offer free management either through their GWN.Cloud, GWN Manager, and embedded controllers. It is secure out of the box, so they offer enterprise-grade security on all of their models. Easy installation, which is the key, right? You can add new APs, routers, and switches by scanning a barcode with the GWN app. Remote management, it provides scalability and flexible management options, which we'll talk about in a minute. They do offer some advanced features, so you can take advantage of captive portals, mesh, VPN, and QoS, and more. It is a one-stop shop manufacturer as well. Grandstream offers everything needed to build a wired and Wi-Fi network going forward. And these products are in stock and available now. So we do have the full series in our warehouses and available currently from both the switch and AP options. So the GWN series Wi-Fi solutions, they offer 3 free management options: GWN.Cloud, GWN Manager, and the built-in controller. Offer easy installation, the barcode scan, which we mentioned earlier. They have powerful APs, so they have a full portfolio of indoor, outdoor, and long-range Wi-Fi APs. And they also offer real-time monitoring, alerts, and reports, which is available on all APs and management options. So now we'll talk about the GWN7700 series, which is their unmanaged network switches. This series is the GWN7700, 7700P through their GWN7701, GWN7701P, and GWN7701PA. There are 5 models in this series, 3 models with PoE, 2 models without PoE. 5 or 8 gigabit ports, 4 or 8 gigabit PoE ports, and up to 30 watts power per port. LED indicators per port, link activity and speed, and per device power. They do broadcast, multicast, unicast storm control to monitor traffic levels, and auto MDI, MDI-X crossover on all ports. So here's a comparison of the different models of the GWN7700 series unmanaged switches. As you can see, the GWN7700 is 5 gigabit ports, 10 gig switching, plastic enclosure, desk and wall mountable. These do not include the PoE switches. The GWN7700P is the device that offers PoE switches. So it has 5 gigabit ports. 4 of those ports are PoE, up to 30 watts per port, 10 gig switching. This has a metal enclosure, desktop, and wall mountable. The GWN7701 is 8 gigabit ports, 16 gig switching, plastic enclosure, desktop, and wall mountable. The GWN7701P is the 8 gigabit ports, 4 PoE ports on this device, up to 30 watts per port, 16 gig switching, metal enclosure, desktop, and wall mountable. The GWN7701PA has 8 gigabit ports, all of which are PoE, up to 30 watt per port, 16 gig switching, and metal enclosure, desk, wall, and rack mountable. Next, we'll talk about the GWN7800 series. These are layer 2 plus managed network switches. This series consists of the GWN7801 and 7801P, GWN7802 and 7802P, GWN7803 and 7803P. These models are PoE, so there are a total of 6 models, 3 models with PoE, 3 models without PoE. These come in 8, 16, 24 gigabit ports and 2 or 4 gigabit SFP ports. These are managed by embedded controller, GWN.Cloud or GWN Manager. These have built-in QoS and advanced VLAN options. Supports IPv4 or IPv6 as well. The GWN Layer 2 managed network switches, they're built for small to medium businesses and enterprises. It supports 8, 16, or 24 port gigabit Ethernet ports, smart power control to support dynamic PoE plus power allocation per port, supports deployment in IPv6 and IPv4 networks, advanced security features, which include IP, MAC, VLAN, and port ARP inspection, IP source guard, DOS production, port security, and DHCP snooping. It also offers advanced QoS, auto detects and prioritizes latency-sensitive audio, video, RTP, VoIP, and SIP packets. And the Grandstream models also offer a wide range for various deployment applications. Here's a comparison of the GWN7800 series Layer 2 managed switches. Again, the GWN7801 and 7801P. The 7801 offers 8 gigabit ports, 2 SFP ports, 20 gig switching capacity, and these are desktop mount. The GWN7801P offers all of those plus 8 PoE ports and 120 watt max PoE power. The GWN7802 offers 16 gigabit ports, 4 SFP ports, 40 gig switching capacity, and this is a desk and rack mountable unit. The GWN7802P offers 16 PoE ports, 240 watt max power PoE power, and it also includes an integrated fan. The GWN7803 is 24 port gig, 4 SFP ports, 56 gig switching capacity, desktop, and rack mountable. The GWN7803P is the unit that offers the 24 port PoE and 360 watt max PoE power and includes integrated fan as well. There is also the GWN7806 and 7806P. This is the 48 port unit. It also offers 6 SFP ports, 216 gig switching capacity, desk and rack mountable. The GWN7806P offers the 48-port PoE switch, 48-port PoE ports, and is 400 watt max PoE power and 3 integrated fans built into this unit. Also included in the 7800 series layer 2 managed switches is the GWN7811 and 7811P, the 7812P, 7812 and 7812P, and the 7813 and 7813P. So the GWN7811 offers 8 gigabit ports, 2 SFP ports, 56 gig switching. This is desktop, wall, and rack mountable. The GWN7811P offers 8 PoE ports and 120 watt max PoE power. The 7812 offers 16 gig ports, 4 SFP ports, 116 gigabit switching capacity, desk, wall, and rack mountable. The GWN7812P has the 16 PoE ports, 240 watt max power. And the GWN7813 and 7813P, 24 ports, 4 SFP ports, 128 gig switching, desk, wall, and rack mountable. And the P version also includes the 24 port PoEs and 360 watt max PoE power. Some of the management options on the GWN series, there are 3 that we've spoken about: embedded, GWN.Cloud, GWN Manager. The embedded offers no additional cost. It depends on the master AP that you're utilizing, and this is for a local deployment. GWN.Cloud is free to use. It's a cloud-based platform, and there are no limit in the number of APs utilized on this service. The GWN Manager offers free download up to 3,000 APs, and it's local server deployment. The various management options that Grandstream makes available to its customers are constantly evolving to offer the best function and features no matter what the choice is. So the 2023 roadmap, as we get closer to 2024, you'll start seeing some additional products that are going to be released from the Grandstream options. But there are going to be some additional unmanaged switches that are released. Layer 3 switches, managed aggregation, and multi-gig. There are going to be additional layer 2 switches. There will be additional Wi-Fi 6 routers. There will be additional Wi-Fi 6E access points released, and there will be additional Wi-Fi 6 outdoor APs that will be released. And we'll have upcoming information as those releases start becoming a reality. We'll have additional information that we pass out to our partners. So with that, I see we have a couple questions here in the chat. I will read them and then I'll have Lewis here answer them. So the first question, do the 7700 and 7700P handle VLANs?
For the unmanaged switches, no, they do not. So those would, yeah, you would have to consider a managed switch like the layer 2 plus or the layer 3 switches. And so those would be the 7800 series. The other question that came in was, I don't know, John, do you want to answer this when it's about competitors and vendors?
Kindly advise how to position the GWN switches against other vendors such as Aruba, Cisco, Rugi. Yeah, so really, Grandstream has taken an approach that they are offering several different features and functionality to the partners, and really offer a full gambit of PoE switches, access points, management tools against some of these other manufacturers out there today. If it really all depends on what you're utilizing today and what your deployments look like today. And you can work with us directly on, the type of environment that these devices are going into, and we can offer the proper product set for you and kind of discuss how we can compete against some of those different manufacturers there today. All right, what our strength is against other competitors. I'm assuming that you're talking about Grandstream products versus other networking partners. But, really, it's going to be service support and functionality. These devices are really built to be inserted and deployed in enterprise-level environments. And they offer some really great features and functionality that some of these other manufacturers may not offer or charge. So, the nice thing is there's no additional licensing. These are very cost competitive against some of these other competitors, and they're really easy to deploy. So if you do have opportunities that you see some competition or need some additional information against what you're competing against, we can certainly help and support you on that. Louis, did you have anything to add as far as the competition?
No, you hit it on the nose. I mean, honestly, there's been a lot of other competitors out there that do offer the same services and functions, but at a pretty penny, right, for the cost as well as support and management of the devices. So having that ability to really deploy systems that don't require additional licensings for, a license for firmware as well as support makes a big difference in how you manage your devices as well as how you support them.
Perfect. A couple other questions that just came in. Are there firmware upgrades for the managed switches?
Yeah, you can actually upgrade the devices through the management portal. That was for the switches. And yes, so for both, Donald, we definitely have firmware that is upgradable for the managed switches. Lauren, we do support GWN.Cloud updates for our switches as well.
All right, great. Any other questions? All right. If not, I'll kind of start ending this, and really appreciate everyone joining the Grandstream GWN series product overview. If you do have any questions or you have any opportunities that you'd like to run through our sales staff at 888VoIP.com, please reach out to sales@888VoIP.com or call us at 888-864-7786, and we'd be more than happy to help you. Thank you, everyone, for attending, and have a great day.